Yo, what's going on? Mike from Mike Talk Sports. One of my favorite low-key trades of this offseason is Grant Williams to the Dallas Mavericks. So in today's video, we are going to be analyzing Grant Williams and analyzing his fit with his new team. So Grant Williams this offseason, going into his fifth year, got a nice 4-year, $54 million extension with the Boston Celtics. I really love this value signing for the Boston Celtics, but I was very confused and surprised by this signing, considering Joe Mazzulla really did not like Grant Williams all that much, as he really fell out of favor in the rotation with Joe Mazzulla, especially in the playoffs. But it all made more sense considering right after that deal was done, Grant Williams was traded from the Celtics to the Dallas Mavericks in a 3-deal trade, and it was a pretty bizarre 3-deal trade, as really the Spurs and the Celtics really got nothing except second-round picks and second-round pick swaps, and the Dallas Mavericks got 2 second-round picks and Grant Williams, making this a slam dunk no-brainer for the Dallas Mavericks, a team that really struggled with their role players last year. So Grant Williams is going to come right away into this situation as a very high effort, high IQ, high culture guy to fit with this Dallas Mavericks team. In 4 years in the NBA so far, in 21 minutes per game, he's put up 6.2 points per game, 3.4 rebounds per game on 45% from the field. And in his career, he has shot 38% from three, an above average three-point shooter. Not only that, but 2 years ago, he shot 41% from three. And last year, he shot 39.5% on his three-point shots on about 3.5 attempts per game for both seasons. A really nice sample size to be a well above average three-point shooter, which is going to add much needed spacing for the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic. Something that the Dallas Mavericks absolutely are not afraid of is running out those lineups with the small ball lineups. You look at guys like Maxi Kleber, for example, has had a lot of success at center with the Dallas Mavericks in the starting lineup at times. So I really would not be shocked to see Grant Williams start at that small ball 4. But the stats do not tell the story at all with Grant Williams. First off, at 6'6", 236 pounds, something that is staggering and will stand out right away when you watch Grant Williams' game. And of course, what you'll notice watching this video is his 2-through-4 switchability. He's outright elite in terms of his defensive switchability. Is he a guy with this incredible foot speed and this incredible agility? No, but he surprises you with how good of a perimeter defender he is, especially against the 1s and 2s in the NBA. He has highlights against some of the best perimeter creators in the entire basketball association, such as guys such as Damian Lillard. And not only does he keep up with those guys, he defends them extremely well. So right away, Grant Williams is going to come into this situation and offer very high-end perimeter defense. What else? At 6'6", 236 pounds, he has one of the lowest center of gravities in the entire NBA, which really causes his play strength and his anchor down low to be very good. Not only does he not get pushed out of his spots on the perimeter, but especially down low. If you are a guard, good luck getting a good drive against Grant Williams. Either he's going to body you and use his body leverage to get a nice block, or he's going to contest you and bump you out of your shot down low around the paint. So he has nice physical tools defensively, very underrated physical tools. Again, sneaky agility and sneaky foot speed. Pair that with his nice play strength, and you have a good 2-through-4 defender. And when we talk about effort from Grant Williams, it really does show up on the defensive side of things. Every single time there's a fast break in transition, Grant Williams is going to be the first guy back out on defense, guarding that 1-on-3 fast break. And oftentimes, he does a great job at stopping that offensive transition and makes the opposing offenses consistently get into their half-court offense. He's a bit of an irritant too, and that's something that I like about Grant Williams. He's a guy you hate playing against, and he's a guy you love to have on your team. He's kind of famous for that Jimmy Butler moment in the playoffs, and people say that was a horrible moment, but I really like that moment out of Grant Williams. He came into the game, banged some threes, banged some really nice shots offensively, and offered some really physical, high IQ, high effort defense. Now, he was guarding Jimmy Butler and he was going absolutely off. No one on planet Earth at that moment in time was stopping Jimmy Butler. At least Grant Williams came off the bench ice cold, ready to go. And that's a very rare trait for an NBA player to have. Most NBA players really need to get into that rhythm in order to succeed, not only offensively, but defensively as well. Grant Williams is a guy who can come in ice cold off the bench and give you an immediate spark plug. I gave Joe Mazzulla an incredible amount of shit for really not liking Grant Williams and favoring other guys on their bench over Grant Williams. And in my opinion, this criticism is very warranted. In the 2022 NBA playoffs, of course, the Celtics went to the finals without Joe Mazzulla as their head coach. And in this finals run, Grant Williams played 27.3 minutes per game, was extremely efficient offensively, and has been throughout his entire career in the playoffs. He's a career 43% shooter from three in the playoffs. Absolutely incredible. And that's on a nice sample size as well, as the Celtics have been in the playoffs every single year of his career. Then flash forward to this postseason, Joe Mazzulla was only giving him 17.7 minutes per game, 10 minutes per game less than his average in the previous playoff run, and they really were missing that high-end defense and that nice spacing on the three. And then offensively, he's going to be the perfect pairing with Luka Doncic, as he really is the epitome of take what the defense gives you. Every single backdoor cut, Grant Williams is going to get a very easy layup. Every single time the defense is sleeping in terms of their off-ball defense, Grant Williams is going to move to a good spot on the perimeter and bang a three. Every time he has an open lane and the defense is sagging off on him or significantly pressing him, he's going to make a nice, decisive, quick move to the basket. Grant Williams is a guy who has a very good shot selection, and that's vital around Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, two very ball-dominant guys. Grant Williams is more than okay with going a couple games, shooting only 2 or 3 shots, and then the next game, he takes 15 shots and gives you 25 points. He's that type of player. He's very situational, and he's very good at adjusting at what his team wants him to do. And that's exactly what you want around a very high IQ player like Luka Doncic that is also a bit reckless at times and kind of needs that role player to reel him in a little bit. Very quickly into his career with the Dallas Mavericks, Grant Williams is going to become arguably Luka Doncic's favorite teammate. Not only is he a very good teammate and he's a good locker room guy, he's very funny, and I genuinely do like his personality, but obviously more important than that, he's a very unselfish basketball player with a really nice skill set to complement that unselfishness. Thanks for listening, guys. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on Grant Williams? Do you agree with my take that it was an absolute L by Joe Mazzulla and this entire Celtics organization for letting Grant Williams walk for absolutely nothing? And if you enjoyed the video and stayed tuned until the end, I really appreciate it. Smack that like button and hit the subscribe. Again, thanks for listening, guys.